Thank you very much. Viongozi wetu, maseneta, members of parliament, adopters, agents, and members of our great party, the DCP, let me take this opportunity to welcome you for this luncheon in honor of the newest member of parliament in Kenya, the Honorable Sami Douglas Kamau Waweru, and his dear wife. This luncheon is in honor of this new leader in the Republic. And as we planned to host him for this luncheon, it was my considered opinion that we call the people who made it happen. I was in Olkalou on Friday for 9 meetings to thank the residents of Olkalou for the honor they have bestowed on our community. And after I discussed with our Secretary General, we agreed that we also need to have this luncheon, and in attendance are the people who drove the victory behind the scenes. The front runners were the people of Olkalou, but behind them was this great team. First and foremost, Honorable Kamau, I want to say congratulations. You fought a hard fight against you was the President of the Republic of Kenya with his deputy, 7 cabinet ministers, 16 principal secretaries, 41 chief executive officers of parastatals, 91 members of parliament, 2,000 police officers, hooded goons, ordinary goons, 14 billion worth of projects, 1.5 billion in cash. You are a child of God. Many people say miracles don't happen. This is a miracle. And therefore, we want to celebrate your victory. And we'll have very few speeches. Then we go into great lunch. And our musicians here are here so that we can dance. Because that is who we are as a people. We express ourselves in song and si leo ni siku ya furaha. See, all our great musicians are here. And these musicians who are here, these artists, these are the true patriots of our community. And I want to ask our people to listen to their songs, to attend their functions. Wale wako na biashara wa nyumba yetu, watu ya kualika kwa vilabu yenu ni hawa waibaji. These are the people who can never betray our community. And because the community was at a crossroad, any artist alikuja Olkalou, huyo ni wetu. That one we know. That's why we ask them here to come and sing and dance with us. But I also want to appeal to our people in the whole mountain to support these artists. And listen to their songs, dance with their songs, attend their functions. Nataka kuuliza wale wote wana vilabu, Naivasha, Nakuru, Thika Road, huko bypass, weekend zote, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, wenye kuitwa ni hao. Wacha hata hao waweke kitu kwa mfuko. Wacha ile ya ukora ya Ruto ya ati kitu mfuko, ati pesa mfukoni. Ile pesa genuine, tunataka hiyo waibaji wetu wasaidiwe. These are great artists for our people. And we honor them. Na tunataka kuwashukuru sana. Mimi ningetaka tu niseme mambo machache. Ndio ni patia Secretary General wetu, kiongozi Senator John Medhu, aweze kupatiana few speeches. Hatutaki kukaa Tunataka mama Dorcas amechinja, tukule, tuongee, alafu tucheze dance. Hata mimi kwa muda mrefu najua mimi ni mtu ya Mugithi. One of the ways when I'm not serving the public, I like Mugithi dancing. Na tungetaka pia itutoe stress ile ilikuwa kwa kichwa, si ndio? Ndio tufurahie hapa Wamunyoro leo. First and foremost, I want to say this election of Olkalou is one of the greatest political mileage in the mountain. And many things have happened. I have seen Ruto and his people crying that we are celebrating too much because of one election. We are not celebrating this one election. We are celebrating what it means and what it has proven for the country. Why we are celebrating this election, I must explain, is that there has been a perception in this country that William Ruto will buy the people of Kenya and go back to office. And many people have been concerned. After what happened in Malava, in Mbere, in Murwad Kill, Wakenya wale wanataka Ruto waende nyumbani, wakaanza kuwa na wasiwasi ya kwamba huyu mtu ameiba mali yote ya Kenya na ataitumia kuhonga wananchi na wamrudishe kwa kiti asumbue wa Kenya. Why we are celebrating and we will continue to celebrate for a long time is because the people of Olkalou have proven to the people of Kenya that Ruto's dirty money means nothing to the people of this country. The people of Olkalou, we want to salute you. This win is not for the mountain. It's not for Olkalou. It's for the people of Kenya. All the people who want Ruto to leave office have a reason to celebrate because he has stolen too much money and it was anticipated and people are fearful that he'll use the stolen wealth to bribe ordinary Kenyans who are struggling, who are poor, to elect him back to office. The people of Olkalou on 16th, between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m., because that is when voting took place. After that, there was no voting. There was voter suppression. Have proven to the people of Kenya that William Ruto's dirty, stolen money, stained with the blood of Gen Zs, means nothing to the people of Kenya. Na hata akitumia pesa ngapi ataenda nyumbani. Number two, why are we celebrating this win? Is because it has now come clearly you cannot deceive the people of Kenya anymore. William Ruto deceived Kenyans first with the Bible. He came with the Bible. He said he is saved. He was in church every Sunday, sometimes 2-3 churches for 9 years. And Kenyans believed he is a true Christian who is saved. And the Church of Christ, for once, believed the Church of Christ has a candidate. And he deceived the people of Kenya. He also gave a lot of lies about the bottom-up economic transformation, saying that he will lift people from the bottom to up, saying ataweka watu pesa mfukoni. Instead ya kuweka watu pesa mfukoni, ile kidogo walikuwa naye akatoa. The man has been unmasked, amejulikana, na Wakenya wote wamejua uongo wake. So why is this issue of deception important in Kalau? He came to deceive the people of Olkalou. He brought a train that has not been there for 46 years. He brought 2 boats. He graded and marramed all feeder roads. He launched a tarmac road. I'm told the equipment has now left. Yeah? He pretended to put transformers in every village. He brought water tanks. He brought irrigation pipes. He went ahead to touch the household. He brought blankets. He brought mattresses. He brought even shoes. He brought gas cylinders. It was all deception. He was deceiving the people. And the people have proven they are too smart, they are too intelligent. The people of Olkalou saw through him. And they wondered, if all these things being done, why is it not being done in the neighboring Olkalou constituency? Why is it not happening in Daragwa? Why is it not happening in Kipipiri? Maybe Kipipiri, because it's Wanjuko Moya, could be left behind. Why not in Kinango? The people of Olkalou, like all Kenyans, saw through the deception. That is why we are celebrating. Because William Ruto can no longer deceive the people of Kenya. That is why we are celebrating. We are not just celebrating the win. It has so many ramifications. Number 3, we are celebrating the very energy, the very intention of Kenyans to come out and vote in large numbers. The voters of Olkalou woke up at 5. The whistles, pursuant to my instructions, were blown at 3. And there was a repetition at 4, just in case you went back to sleep. By 5, the queues were long. And I had said, vote by 11, because I had intelligence. From 12, there will be voter suppression. Between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m., 57% of the people of Olkalou had voted. Thereafter, from 1 p.m. to 5, there was no voting. The police goons sent by Mukomen disrupted voting. Had they not disrupted the voting, we would have had a voter turnout of 75%. So what this election means and why we are celebrating is that next year, especially this mountain, I have no doubt in my mind, we shall get a 98% voter turnout. That is why we are celebrating. Again, we are celebrating because we had been sowed fear that William Ruto will steal elections. He'll compromise IBC. He'll bribe people. He'll use goons. He'll use police to steal the election. Why we are celebrating and will continue to celebrate for the next 1 year is that ordinary persons from Olkalou stood up to police goons with the AK-47 assault rifles and M16 automatic rifles and tear gas and machetes. And they said no. People voted and remained in the polling station and protected the vote. When the police goons sent by Kipchumba became too rough, and we realized that they wanted to disrupt the counting, Senator Medho, the team leader, sent word, and the people on their own looked for rocks, they felled trees, and barricaded the polling stations that no goon, armed or not armed, could get anywhere near the polling station. And the people stood firm until the voting was the counting was complete, and organized themselves and escorted the ballot boxes to the tallying center. We are celebrating the capacity of the Kenyan voter to protect the election and to make sure William Ruto cannot steal the election. So when I heard them wanasema kwa nini watu wanakuwa kama kuku moja imetaga mayai, no, it's not the win, it's the implication. And we are saying now, the people of Kenya who want William Ruto to go are welcome to Olkalou to do benchmarking on how to protect an election. The people of Kenya are welcome to Olkalou to benchmark on how to steal money from Ruto that he has stolen from Kenyans. And there is nothing wrong stealing from a thief. There is no problem conning a conman. Because William Ruto is a conman. The people of Kalau conned him for 90 days. Lakini tumeambia sasa waokoke warudi kwa mambo yao. That is why we are celebrating. It's a victory for the Kenyan voter. That it is possible to take stolen money, blood-stained money, dirty money, and still stand firm and exercise your democratic right in accordance to your conscience without being influenced by monetary gains. It has been proven that fake development projects meant to incite voters, to con voters in the guise of development, people can see through the deception. In a nutshell, William Ruto has been unmasked by the people of Olkalou. And that is why we are celebrating.
So, maybe niseme nikimalizia
that I am persuaded now, more than ever before, that William Ruto will be one term. He had targeted this vote-rich mountain with goodies and bribery, empowerment programs, beans, rice, all those things now, it has been proven they have no impact whatsoever. Had they not done voter suppression, UDA would not have gotten double-digit percentage. We would have gotten 94, 95%. Tuachie Mushina 5% ambaye ni yake kama kijana nyumbani. Because hiyo kura 5,000 si ya William Ruto. That is for Mushina because ni mtoto ya nyumbani. Na nimemwambia Mushina wewe ni mtoto. Watu ya Kalau hawakuwa na shida na wewe. They had a problem with your association with William Ruto. Mushera na Mkudu. Mushera na Muishi. Mushera na Giveji. That was a problem. That simple Kikuyu proverb was a problem of Mushina. We are asking you, Mushina, your son, come back home. Come and be with your people. The humiliation you faced was not yours. The contest in Kalau was not between DCP and UDA. It was not between Mushina and Kamau. It was between William Ruto and the community. And there is no way William Ruto would have defeated the community because the community is the one that was voting. So it was automatic. And that is why they even wanted to cancel the election. So from where I sit, I want to ask you now as you go back, especially those from this mountain, the consolidation of the mountain vote against William Ruto is complete. There's nothing else to do. I'll be asking you now to give me permission to go to other regions and consolidate my vote. Sindio? Hii kura ya mulima tumefunga. Sasa mimi Secretary General John Medho na timu hii, mimi nawachia nyinyi mulima sasa. Mufunge kabisa. Mufunge kila jia, kuna pahali ya mtu kuingilia. I'll be going to the coast, I'll be going to Western now to expand our influence outside the mountain. The job that is remaining now in the mountain, there are three responsibilities remaining in the mountain. One, to continue making sure that our young people are registering as voters. That you must do. You must talk to parents, make sure these young people are taken to the IBC offices to register as voters. Those of you who are aspirants, it is in your interest to spend some little money to facilitate our young people by giving them transport to go and register as voters. The second responsibility I want to give you is to make sure that you continue to popularize our party, the DCP. The election in Kalau has settled the issue of the party for the mountain. The matter is settled. There's nothing else to discuss. Because we have a history in this region. We have a history. And you know history is important. A community works in a certain manner. And this region, the party of choice is always decided in a by-election. TNA of Uhuru Kenyatta was decided in Kangema in 2012. And after that, TNA was a party of choice. There was no discussion. UDA was decided coincidentally in Olkalou, in Rorie, and strengthened in Kiamba. And the matter was settled. The issue of the party of the mountain, the party of Nairobi, has been settled in Olkalou, and DCP is a party of the mountain. And that is the way it will be. And anybody who wants to pretend otherwise, it's up to you. It's up to you. You can want to pretend, but that is the truth. Because we have a history, the way we do our things. And the victory in Olkalou was not just a victory, it was decisive. The people spoke so loudly. In fact, in Kiamba, the difference between UDA and Jubilee was only 500 votes. 200 votes. In Olkalou, the difference is 30,000 votes. And that is after they refused us to vote in the afternoon. Had they allowed the voting to go on, 60,000 people would have voted. And our projection, DCP would have gotten 53,000 against 7. But they refused. But it's clear, there is no argument as to the party of choice in the mountain. So we need to continue strengthening our party. And this party of ours is also very strong in the Man Nation. In Kajiado, in Narok, in Samburu. And basically, the truth of the matter, because Kenyan politics have a certain pattern. People try to run away from truth and reality. From where I sit, ngome yetu sasa, ngome yetu ya kisiasa ya DCP, ni Mulima, Nairobi, and the Man Nation. Na hiyo tukienda hata kwa negotiation na wengine, nitakuwa nikiongea nikiwa ninaheshimika. That's a huge voting block.